and welcome to Anava Yoga Studio. I am Kat, for those of you who haven't joined me before, and it's lovely to have everyone on here on the mat with me today for our Pilates core session. So we are going to come straight round into getting started. We're going to get those abdominal muscles firmed up, fired up, and give ourselves a little bit of a workout as we go. So we're just going to come round onto all fours, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, and we're going to take some rounds of cat stretch, really using those abdominal muscles to push the back up. So as you breathe out, squeeze the tummy muscles in, so we pull the belly button into the spine and push the back up. As you breathe in, the tailbone turns up, draw the shoulders back, and we let the belly go. So breathe out, round up. Breathe in. Take it the other way. So really work. See if you can feel those muscles in the belly working to push the back up. Let's go for one more. And then come back into a comfortable position. So if you are happy just staying on the knees, we're staying on the knees, but if you'd rather just swing the feet round, we're going to inhale, reach up, exhale, twist. So inhale to the center, exhale, twist. So again, just looking to work and move the muscles in the abdominal area, but at the same time, we do get a nice little bit of movement through the side body, the chest, the spine. Shoulders are going. So we've got one more in each direction. And then come all the way back into the center. Okay, swinging the feet round. If you're not there already, we're going to come to lie on our back. So just take a full stretch out from fingers to toes. And then hug the knees up in towards the chest. So we're going to start off with single leg stretches. So as you breathe out, stretch one leg away. Breathe in, pull it in. So breathe out, stretch the other leg away. So we are focusing on those abdominal muscles. We want to squeeze the belly down in towards the floor. Belly button down in towards the floor. So we push the lower back into the mat. So we shouldn't be feeling anything in the lower back. If you find it's just a little bit too much, don't take the legs so far down towards the floor. So we could just reach out. We don't have to do the lower, and that might be enough for today to just feel those core muscles working. So one more to either side. Come back, take the feet down, just stretch out from fingers to toes again. And then bring your hands round by your side, bend your knees, just bringing your heels in towards your hips. We're going to exhale, round up. Lift the hips up, breathe in, exhale, round down. Let's just take two more. So we just move and stretch out those abdominal muscles. And then as you exhale, bring the knees back in towards you. So we're going to do the same thing. This time, see if you can go with double leg. So breathe out, squeeze the belly in, stretch both legs away. Breathe in. So breathe out, stretch away and lower. Come back in. If it's too much with both legs, working, come back to just working one leg at a time. And remember, if you're really feeling it in the back, we're just going to push away and not worry about the lower. keep squeezing in. You want to feel your back pressing in towards the floor as much as possible. So we're protecting the back, firing up our abdominal muscles. One more. Bring the knees in, take the feet down, give yourself a stretch out from fingers to toes. Bring the hands round by your side, bend your knees. We're going to take those 3 shoulder bridges again. So exhale, roll up. A bit of work for the glutes as we squeeze the hips up. And then exhale, roll down. So breathe out, take it up. And roll down. One more. Good. Okay. See if you can find that position where we're just settling the back into the floor, squeezing the belly in. We're going to take the knees back up in towards your chest. So as you exhale, breathe out, circle the knees away from you or away from each other, pushing the feet away if you can. Breathe in, pull the knees in towards your chest. We're doing like a breaststroke or a froggy leg. So push the feet away, pull them in. So we get a little bit of movement through our hip joint, or a little bit of a circular movement through the hip joint, while also working the muscles in the back. So again, if you feel, the important point about our back here, if you feel your back is lifting high away from the floor as you come forwards, make those circles a little bit smaller. Take the feet up a little bit higher. If that's so if your back is you're feeling it in the back rather than in the belly, we want to squeeze the belly in and make the movement just a little bit smaller until we feel our back can manage it. There might be a tad, just a little bit of a movement because our knees are coming in towards our chest, and that will roll the lower back up and down a little bit anyway, but what we don't want is pain. My hips are making some lovely noises, crunching as we circle. We're going to go for 2 more if we can. Stop if you need to. Come back into the middle. Take the feet down. Give yourself a good stretch out from fingers to toes. Bring your hands around by your side, bend your knees. I'm going to breathe out, turn the tailbone up, roll up. And then as you breathe out, roll down. Again, just doing that 2 more times. So we mobile, just take that little bit of movement to roll through the whole of that trunk area. Take a little stretch through the abdomen, the muscles around the top of the hips, because of course they're obviously moving when we're taking those legs up and down and around and about as well. Okay, good. Open your arms out to the side. We've got 1 more exercise here on our back. So if you feel like you've had enough right now, you can just take a nice easy roll of the feet, or the knees rather, with the feet on the floor. So you come into a little twist that way. If you're going to carry on working with our abdomen, our abdominal muscles, we're going to take the right heel and toes up, press the lower back into the floor, bring the left leg up to join it. Breathe out, roll the knees one way. Breathe into the center. Breathe out, roll the knees the other. Come back into the center. If you want more of a challenge, take the legs a little bit higher towards the ceiling. So just keep that movement going. You don't have to come all the way down towards the floor. It's okay just to come part way down. We're still going to feel that work. We go through the abdominal muscles, and we start to move into those oblique muscles here a little bit too, the ones around the side body that help to run around the side of the waist. So we're going to go for 2 more to either side. So we've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come back into the center. Take the knees down, or the feet down towards the floor, and as you exhale, roll the knees to the right. Just pause, take a little stretch there for a moment. And then as you breathe out, roll the knees all the way over to the left. Take a stretch on the left side. Come back into the middle. Give yourself a stretch out. And then as you exhale, see if you can roll yourself up to sitting. Good. All right. We are going to take it then with our legs out in front. You can have a little soft bend in the knees here. Sit nice and tall. Breathe out. Draw in through the middle. Start to slowly roll back towards the floor. Hover. Breathe. Keep pressing in and down. And then breathe out, roll all the way back up. Okay, so this time we see if we can get a little bit further down towards the floor. Breathe out, squeeze the belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Make a nice big C shape like we did when we were doing our cat stretch, when we were warming up. Hover part way, maybe you can have a little bend in the knees here. Keep squeezing, 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 and then sit all the way up. We're going to try that one more. Breathe out, tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze the belly in. See how far you can come down this time. And we're going to try and just get our lower back to rest, tap. Rest gently. Don't put your weight in there though, because we're going to use our abdominal muscles to hold our core to hold us here. You hear my voice shaking because I'm having to squeeze and work and squeeze and work. And then breathe out. Sit all the way up. Take your hands back behind you. See if you can just cross your feet. Press your knees into the floor. Lift the hips up so we take a little stretch. If that one doesn't work, we can plant both feet on the mat and squeeze up that way. Good. Take the feet all the way down towards the mat. And we're going to come so that we rest on the elbows. So we're going to repeat our leg work that we did while we were lying down. So we're going to start by bending the knees in towards us. Squeeze the belly in, breathe out, stretch the right leg away. And then breathe out, stretch the left leg away. Bending the knee, pulling back in. Keep it going. I'm going to go for 3 more to either side. So that's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, roll yourself through to sitting. Find that little cross leg position or your reverse tabletop position. Press into the hands, press into the knees. Squeeze the hips up. Stretch through the body again. And take the hips all the way down. Back onto your elbows. Good. Same thing, same as we did last time, with the legs straight. So breathe out, your belly's drawn in. See if you can take both legs away. Pull the knees in. So remember, if it's too much to do the 2 legs, we do 1 leg at a time. Keep it going. So we are halfway, so we've got 6 more. So that's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in, sit yourself up, Take that little stretch out, so plant the feet down, squeeze the hips up, and we can do this cross-legged or with the straight knees. Squeeze the hips away from you, chest up, and then take the knees all the way back down, or hips all the way back down rather. We've got one more. Come back onto the elbows. We've got our little froggy legs, so squeeze the belly in, bring the knees up in towards you, and then as you breathe out, circle away. Breathe in, the knees come in. And I've got some lovely clicking hips again. So we've got 5, 4, 3, keep going if you can, last one, pull the knees in, and then just find whichever of those little forward, outward stretches was working. So feet on the floor or knees on the floor, lift. Good, release it down. Let the feet come out in front. We're going to take one slow roll down towards the floor, so we can finish with some shoulder bridges. So breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, make that lovely C shape. Slowly, 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 slowly roll down towards the floor. So even though we're just transitioning down to the mat to finish, we can still use and fire up those abdominal muscles, those core muscles. Good, take it all the way down. Take a big breath in. Stretch out from fingers to toes. And then release the hands down by your side. Bend your knees. We're going to take 5 shoulder bridges just to move and stretch through those muscles along the front of the body. So when you breathe out, turn the tailbone up, roll up. And then breathe out, roll down. Breathe out, roll up. And roll down. So we've got 3 more. Two more. And last one. Take a little stretch out from fingers to toes again. And then release your arms down by your side. Take a little roll up to sitting. And just find a comfortable position to sit in to finish. We're going to breathe in, reach both arms up. Breathe out. Release your arms back down by your side. Fantastic. Well done. I hope that has got your belly fired up and you are feeling like you've given yourself a little bit of a abdominal workout. Remember, if you did like the video, give it a little thumbs up down below. You can leave any comments or questions. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, the best way to know when our videos come out is to hit the subscribe button now. All right, take care now. Bye.